It has complete, scandalous, lurid, illicit. I run out of adjectives, accusations, incidents of ongoing, long term, illicit activities. And it involves the elite class, the celebrity class, straight across the class. It doesn't matter whether you're talking about entertainment or royalty or American presidents or foreign leaders or diplomats or academics or intellectuals, technologists, business tycoons, the entire spectrum of the elite class has well known, well respected people who are implicated. If I make a mistake and you find a fact that's wrong, put it in the notes. I want to be held accountable. I'm just like you. I'm not trying to be perfect. And if I make a mistake, I will admit I made a mistake. We're talking about like Prince Andrew, British royal. We're talking about presidents from the progressive side and the conservative side. Donald Trump, Bill Clinton. We're talking about tycoons, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. We're talking about one of the owners of the New York Giants, Steve Tisch, the football New York Giants. We're talking about spiritual leaders, you know, like the Dalai Lama and Deepak Chopra. It just, we're talking about entertainers, David Copperfield, the magician. Intellectual, Noam Chomsky, the man who co-wrote Manufactured Consent. Yeah. And Richard Dawkins. All sides. Like I said, this is beyond ideology. This is beyond ethnicity. That means that the rules that they set in place and the laws that they establish with their power and their wealth are designed to control us, not them. Think about that. So the real demarcation, the real dividing line in America is not red versus blue, MAGA versus the progressives, Democrats versus Republicans, the South versus the North, the Cowboys versus the Redskins. No. Or what do they call them these days? See, I get myself into trouble. Those are not the dividing lines. The real dividing lines in this country that impact our life more than anything else, as the life expectancy data shows, is the elite on one side of the ledger, top 1%, and the 99% on the other side of the ledger. Like Bezos has enough to spend $10, $12 billion to emulate what NASA did 60 years ago, space flight in the upper atmosphere, and then have the audacity to come down and do a press conference and thank the employees at Amazon that he's paying $15 an hour who piss in a cup and get fired by text message. It's obvious when you see me on the screen, and if you're listening on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts, I am a black man in America. And I'm here to tell you, whatever the historical argument that a person of color might have with white people in the United States, given our history, those impacts in a modern context pale by comparison to what extreme wealth is doing to me and all of us because of this wealth and income inequality, because of this insatiable greed. The only control the elite class has on us is the money, and they're exercising that control. They're tightening the noose. They're putting the knee on the neck of the American middle class, the American lower income working class, right? They're putting the knee on our neck. Why should we care about the Epstein files? Because it shows us who our enemy is. And whoever your hero was, left, right, center, they're probably in there if they're in the elite class. And that tells you it's us against them.